In this video, we'll cover steps 12 through 16. So now we have both the end hinge and the threaded hinge in place. We are going to focus on the long pins and later the short pins. And the long pins are going to go into the large arm, as you can see there. And the short pins will be going into the short arm in these spaces right here. Okay, so one of the things that you'll notice is that in your drawing, you only have one long pin and one short pin, but we have to insert several of those into the drawing. Well, we can access the same exact drawing and access it multiple times in our assembly. So we only have to, if we're using a part several times, so we're using identical parts, we only have to draw that part once, and then we can reuse it over and over again. In this case, these pieces, these pins, are required to stay in place and not move at all. So we are going to use what we call the fasten mate, and that is the biggest difference between pairing the hinges and pairing the pins that we are using right now. So again, once we get to our drawings, we have to make sure we are coupling the correct edges. In this case, if I go with this edge right here, and I want to make sure that I am coupling the right side, and again, this edge would be unseen here. It's somewhere over here on the other side of the pin, and we're connecting with this, we're connecting with this, we're connecting with this. If we were using the chamfered end, which would be on the other side of this, then we would be looking at the other circle here. But again, you want to go with what's safe. So use the ones that are not going to cause any confusion. Alright, so again, I'm going to insert a long pin. Long pin inserted. I'm going to move it out of the way. Wait, I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to move that out of the way. Okay, boom. Okay, correct. And then I'm going to insert the long pin again. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to move it more to where it's supposed to be. I'm going to insert it again. I don't have to click OK every time. I can just click insert. Again, insert it 4 different times. Boom. Now I'm done with the long pin. I'm going to click OK. Alright, again, I'm going to go with the easy one. I'm going to pair this one up here in the corner. Oh, and before I do this pairing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide my short arm and my end hinge so that they don't distract me from what I'm doing. So now I can focus on, and I'm going to hide this one too. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that there so I don't put the pin in the wrong opening. Alright, so now I'm going to pair these, but I'm going to do use fastening mate. So again, not revolute mate, I'm going to use fastening mate, which is that one. So I have to click my 2 locations that I want to connect. So I'm going to click that, I'm going to click the crosshairs, one side is set, and then I'm going to go over here, click the right edge, and then click the crosshairs, and then I'm going to click OK. And how do I know it's good? Because when I make it, let's click on right. No, not front. Right. It should be flush. You shouldn't see any part of the yellow sticking out there. Alright, let's move on. I'm going to do this one again. Fastening mate, which is already up there. I'm going to start with this one this time. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click the crosshairs. That's set. Then I'm going to click the edge that I want to mate, which is that, and click the crosshairs. And I am good to go. Just click OK here, and that's set. And you're going to do the same thing for the other 2 pieces. Once you're done with the other two pieces, you are going to make sure that you show your short arm. You're going to insert the short pins into these openings that we see right there, into here and into here, and that will be your job. That's step 16. Let me know if you have any questions, and that's all for now.